Advance. Good morning, everyone. We're going to continue the reading of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. We're in Madhya Lila, chapter 25, text 149. The residents of Varanasi become Vaishnavas. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Sri Advaita Chandra Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. So this is the best way to start our morning, right? In an auspicious way, by reading and listening about the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. So, Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Dharma projita kaitavo tra paramo nirmat saranam satam vedyam vastavam. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai Srila Gurudev ki Guru Gauranga Radha Giridhar ki Jai. Vedyam vastavam atra vastu siddha shivadam tapa trayonmulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni krite kim va parair isvara sadyo hridi avarujyate tra kritivi susbis tat sanat. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproot the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Sri Vyasadeva, is sufficient in itself for God realization. As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, he becomes attached to the Supreme Lord. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continues.
What number verse?
That was 149. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is quoting verses from the Srimad Bhagavatam. And he is speaking to Prakasananda Saraswati and all his disciples. So 150 now, text 150. Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarupa Sri Bhagavata Tate Veda Sastra Haite Parama Mahatva. Srimad Bhagavatam gives direct information of the mellow derived from service to Krishna. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam is above all other Vedic literatures. Nigama kalpa taror galitam phalam sukha mukhat amrita drava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhuka. The Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedic literatures, and it is considered the ripened fruit of the wish-fulfilling tree of Vedic knowledge. It has been sweetened by emanating from the mouth of Sukadev Goswami. You who are thoughtful and who relish mellows should always try to taste this ripened fruit. O thoughtful devotees, as long as you are not absorbed in transcendental bliss, you should continue tasting this Srimad Bhagavatam. And when you are fully absorbed in bliss, you should go on tasting its mellows forever. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam. Vajam tuna vitripyama utama sloka vikrame yat srivatam rasa gyanam swadu pade pade. We never tire of hearing the transcendental pastimes of the personality of Godhead, who is glorified by hymns and prayers. Those who enjoy association with him relish hearing his pastimes at every moment. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.119. Ataeva Bhagavata Karaha Vichara Iha Haite Pave Sutra Srutira Artha Sara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advised Prakasananda Saraswati, study Srimad Bhagavatam very scrutinizingly. Then you will understand the actual meaning of Brahma Sutra. Nirantara Kara Krishna Nama Sankirtana Helaya Mukti Pave Pave Prema Dhana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu continued, always discuss Srimad Bhagavatam and constantly chant the holy name of Lord Krishna. In this way, you will be able to attain liberation very easily, and you will be elevated to the enjoyment of love of Godhead. Purport. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur states that without studying Srimad Bhagavatam, one cannot understand the purport of Brahma Sutra, Vedanta Sutra, or the Upanishads. If one tries to understand Vedanta philosophy and the Upanishads without studying Srimad Bhagavatam, he will be bewildered and construing a different meaning. He will be bewildered and construing a different meaning, will gradually become an atheist or an impersonalist. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kanshati sama sarvesu bhutesu mat bhaktim lavate param. One who is thus transcendentally situated at once realizes the Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments nor desires to have anything. He is equally disposed to every living entity. In that state, he attains pure devotional service unto me. Mukta api lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajante. Even a liberated soul merged in the impersonal Brahman effulgence is attracted to the pastimes of Krishna. He thus installs a deity and renders the Lord service. This is a quotation from Sankaracharya's commentary on the Nishinha Tapani. Parinistito pi nairgunje uttamasloka lilaya grihita cheta rajarse akyanam jad aditadvan. Sukadev Goswami addressed Parikshit Maharaj, my dear king, although I was fully situated in the transcendental position, I was nonetheless attracted to the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Therefore, I studied Srimad Bhagavatam from my father. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 2.1.9. Tasjaravinda najanasya padaravinda kinjalka misra tulasi makaranda baju antargata swavivarena chakara tesam sangsobam aksara jusam api chita tanbo. When the breeze carrying the aroma of tulasi leaves and saffron from the lotus feet of the lotus-eyed personality of Godhead entered through the nostrils into the hearts of those sages, the Kumaras, they experienced a change in both body and mind, even though they were attached to the impersonal Brahman understanding. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam. Atmaramas cha munajo nigranta api urukrame kurbanti ahaitukim bhaktim itham bhuta guno hari. Those who are self-satisfied and unattracted by external material desires are also attracted to the loving service of Sri Krishna, whose qualities are transcendental and whose activities are wonderful. Hari, the personality of Godhead, is called Krishna because he has transcendental attractive features. This is a quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam. Hena kale sei Maharashtriya Brahmana, Sabate kahila sei sloka vivarana. All this time, again. At this time, the Brahmana from the province of Maharashtra mentioned Lord Chaitanya's explanation of the Atma Rama verse. Eis lokera artha prabhu eka sasti prakara kariyachena jaha suni loke chamatkara. The Maharashtrian Brahmana stated that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had already explained that verse in 61 ways. Everyone was astonished to hear this. Tabe sava loka sunite agraha karila, eka sasti artha prabhu vivari kahila. When all the people gathered there expressed the desire to hear again the 61 different meanings of the Atma Rama sloka, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again explained them. Suniya lokera vada chamatkara haila, Chaitanya Goswami Sri Krishna nirda lila. When everyone heard Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's explanation of the Atma Rama sloka, everyone was astonished and struck with wonder. They concluded that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was none other than Lord Krishna himself. Eta kahi utiya chalila gaura hari, namaskara korek loka, hari dwani kori. After giving those explanations again, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu arose and took his leave. All the people there offered their obeisances unto him and chanted the Maha Mantra. Sabakasi vasi kore nama sankirtana, prema hase khande gaya karaye nartana. All the inhabitants of Kasi, Varanasi, began chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra in ecstatic love. Sometimes they laughed, sometimes they cried, sometimes they chanted, and sometimes they danced. Sannyasi Pandita Kore Bhagavata Vichara, Varanasi Pura Prabhu Karila Nistara. After this, all the Mayavadi sannyasis and learned scholars at Varanasi began discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. In this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered them. Nija Loka Lanya Prabhu Aila Vasagara, Varanasi Haila Dvitiya Nadija Nagara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then returned to his residence with his personal associates. Thus he turned the whole city of Varanasi into another Navadvip, Nadiya Nagara. Purport: both Navadvip and Varanasi were celebrated for their highly educational activities. At the present time, these cities are still inhabited by great learned scholars, but Varanasi is especially a center for Mayavadi sannyasis, who are learned scholars. However, unlike Navadvip, there are hardly any devotees in Varanasi. Consequently, a discussion on Srimad Bhagavatam was very rare in Varanasi. In Navadvip, such a discussion was quite ordinary. After Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Varanasi and turned Prakasananda Saraswati and his disciples into Vaishnavas, Varanasi became like Navadvip because so many devotees began discussing Srimad Bhagavatam. Even at the present moment, one can hear many discussions on Srimad Bhagavatam taking place on the banks of the Ganges. Many scholars and sannyasis gathered there to hear Srimad Bhagavatam and perform Sankirtan. Nija Gana Lanya Prabhu Kohe Hasya Kori Kasite Ami Ailana Beshite Pavakali. Among his own associates, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu laughingly said, I came here to sell my emotional ecstatic love. Kasite Grahaka Nahi Vastu na Vikaya Punarapi Dese Bahi Laoya Nahi Yaya. Although I came to Varanasi to sell my goods, they were not customers, and it appeared necessary for me to carry them back to my own country. Ami Boja Bahimu Toma Savara Dukha Haila Toma Savara Ichaya Vina Mulje Bilaila. All of you were feeling unhappy that no one was purchasing my goods and that I could have to carry them away. Therefore, by your will only, I have distributed them without charging. Sabe coge, loka tarite tomara avatara, purva daksina paschima karila nistara. All the Lord's devotees then said, you have incarnated to deliver fallen souls. You have delivered them in the east and in the south, and now you are delivering them in the west. Eka Varanasi Chila Tomate Vimuka Taha Nistarija Kaila Ama Savara Sukha. Only Varanasi was left because the people there were against your missionary activities. Now you have delivered them, and we are all very happy. Varanasi Grame Jodi Kolahala Haila Suni Grami Desi Loka Asite Lagila. After the news of these events was broadcast, everyone from the surrounding neighborhoods began to pour in to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'm going to read it again. After the news of these events was broadcast, everyone from the surrounding neighborhoods began to pour in to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Laksa Koti Loka Aise, Nahika Ganana, Sankirna Stane Prabhura Napaya Darashana. Hundreds and thousands of people came to see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There was no counting the number. There was no counting the number. Because the Lord's residence was very small, not everyone could see him. So maybe this is a good place to stop here, because another pastime is going to start. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu ki Jai. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. And we're going to read a little bit from Divine Guidance by Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Swami Maharaj ki Jai. We are in. Did you read this yesterday?
No.
No?
No. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did read it, didn't I?
I don't remember.
I think I did.
But we were in chapter 5, I believe. And you.
Yeah, I think I did read a little bit.
Okay. Okay, so we were in chapter 5, the land of spiritual gems. and we read a sloka from the Sri Brahma Samhita, the famous sloka. Srila Gurudev is quoting the verses from the Brahma Samhita. And we continue here. Another, Srila Gurudev is quoting another verse from the Brahma Samhita. Okay, right. So, Chintamani Prakarasat Masu Kalpabriksha Laksa Britesu Suravir Avipala Jantam Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. This is Sri Brahma Samhita 5.29. In this connection, I can remember an answer given by Pishima, Srila Swami Maharaj's sister. Pishima had much regards and affection for Srila Guru Maharaj, and he also liked her like his disciple. She was a very strict lady and a great devotee of Lord Krishna, so everyone respected her, and her opinion was held in a very high regard. One day, some curious sannyasi asked her, "In which way is Sri SCSMath Navadvip running? Are they eating nicely or are they not getting food?" Pishima gave her reply, "Oh, that mat is very glorious. You cannot guess it. Lakshmi Devi herself looks after the grounds and veranda of Radha's Govinda Sundar. This is the actual position of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat there." When Srila Guru Maharaj heard this, he said, "Oh, in a very protective way, Pishima has expressed it. If she would have said, Lakshmi Devi herself looks after the grounds of Sridhar Maharaj's mat, I must fall into the ocean of offense. But she said she's looking after Radha Govinda's ground, and that is good. We can honor that. We can honor her opinion. Lakshmi Sahasra Sata Sambrahma Sevyamanam. This is the mood of our transcendental body. We are always ready, ever ready for service to Krishna, and waiting for the order of our Divine Master." Llévale las guirnaldas para que de dársena a la deidad, ¿o te falta?
¿Y el puyari?
Our transcendental body is very nicely decorated with marks of tilak as 12 temples of Krishna, and good tulasi mala on our neck. The Hare Krishna Mahamantra is on our chest. With that body, we are to serve Krishna under the guidance of our Divine Master. This is our dhyana, our meditation, and we want that. We are practicing in a mundane way, but by the mercy of our Gurudev and through our devotion, we must get it. That only is our hope, and this has been shown by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami and Srila Rupa Goswami. Already I told you Srila Das Goswami's super sloka, Asavarair Amrita Sindhu Majai Katanchit. Srila Rupa Goswami gave another sloka that is also very high. He said, "Virachaya Maji Dandam Dinabandhu Dajamba Gatir Iha Na Bhavata Kachit Anja Mamasti Nipatatu Sata Kotir Nirvaram Banavas Tad Apikila Payoda Stuyate Chatakena." Hey Dinabandhu, hey Krishna, I am fully surrendered unto your lotus feet. I do not want anything without your mercy. That is my life position. I shall not praise others, and I do not desire anything from any other channel. Only I desire the mercy of your divine grace. In this way, Srila Rupa Goswami also explained the heart of a devotee. Srila Rupa Goswami composed many books. For us, the conditioned souls, he gave many things. Anyhow, our activity must go for the service to Guru, Vaishnava, and Bhagavan. And one day we must attain that transcendental vision. Through such vision, we will be able to see everything. Krishna Dham, Braja Dham, Vrindavan Dham. We will get the mercy of the Brajavasis and of Sri Rupa, Sri Sanatan, and Sri Raghunath, and the other Goswamis. Through their mercy, we must get service to their lordship, Sri Sri Krishna Chandra and Srimati Radharani. This is our only hope and the only goal of our life. Jai Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Divine guidance Ki Jai. It's beautiful, isn't it? Straightforward. No much complicated. Simple for the simple and complicated for the complicated.
Simple for the simple person like me.
So maybe we can finish here because we start another chapter tomorrow. Another beautiful chapter called Sweet Service, Service, Service. Another chapter about service. Service is our life. Jai. Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Prabhu, please sing Hari Haraya Nama Krishna.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna, Yadavaya Namaha.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna, Yadavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Krishna, Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Kesavaya Namaha.
Gopala Govindaram Sri Madhusudan.
Gopala Govindaram Sri Madhusudana. Giridhari Gopinatam Madana Mohana. Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra. Gadadhara Shivasari Saparikara Shishi Guru Gauranga Sundar Radha Giridhar Ki Jai. Jaminupa Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jaminupa Srila Bhakti Rokokshya Deva Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jaminupa Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Rupa Nuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Nama Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Sri Chaitanya SCSMath Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya SCSMath London Chapter Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya SCSMath Sri Acharya Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Sri Tulasi Devi Vrinda Devi Maharani Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Srila S.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai, Dandava Pranam to all the devotees worldwide Ki Jai. Sri Harinama Sankirtan Ki Jai. Have a wonderful day Ki Jai. Dandava Pranam to